Hi, I'm Manachain Monaghan. I'm here at the Monk Cocktail Bar in Buxton, which is normally in Derbyshire, but today we have been briefly transported to Yorkshire because we are using the Mason's Yorkshire Spirit range. Mason's are a small batch craft distillery based in the small market town of Bedale at the foot of Wensleydale. And right now I'm having some fun with their core item in their range, the Mason's Yorkshire Gin. Such a satisfying sound. So this is made in tiny batches of 200 litres in an alembic copper pot still to a secret recipe of juniper, citrus peels and some other mysterious botanicals. And all these qualities come together to create a really exceptional gin, which if we try it here, on the nose we get saffron, like a little bit of aniseed, lemongrass, some kind of candied orange peel. Palate's lovely. Fennel, juniper, bit of pine, all coming through really well. And then the finish, it's really, really long. Juniper in there again, but also a little bit of like Parma violet, maybe some lemon zest as well, keeping things nice and bright and clean. And all these qualities mean that we can make an exceptional gin and tonic with this gin. So, starting from the ground up, when you're making a gin and tonic, start with good glassware. We use a nice balloon glass here, so you get all the aromatics from the gin really coming through. Then, of course, you want to use good ice. Now, I really recommend if you're making gin and tonics at home, if you're entertaining, if you just had like a long day and you need a good gin and tonic, it's always worth boiling some water, pouring it into a tray, and that way you get nice, clear ice that's going to hold up well with the spirit in the tonic. If you use the bagged stuff you kind of get from supermarkets, it can quite often be a bit dusty, a little bit soft, and you end up diluting it too much, and it also flattens your tonic water. So I'm starting here with 50 mils of this extraordinary gin, and I'm going to add tonic water to that, just your favourite tonic water brand, in a ratio of about 1.5 to the gin. So about 75 mils in this instance. And normally we'd garnish a gin and tonic with some fresh lime. It's that dryness of the lime that we normally want to sit alongside like a London dry gin. But because this gin's got so much complexity, so much flavour and this real lovely smoothness to it, we're actually going to garnish with an orange wheel, which is going to kind of bring out, there's little notes, kind of hot cross bun in this, so it's going to bring out those notes. So you just run that around the rim really briefly, you don't want to overdo it. Drop your wheel in there, and we'll taste. Lovely. So with this ratio of the gin to the tonic, we get all those botanicals coming through. They sit along really nicely along that dry, tannic tonic flavour. And the orange wheel, that sweet orange wheel, just helps the botanicals, the flavours that are already in the gin, really come out. And it's really nice and lively and bright on the palate. So for our Mason's Gin cocktail today, we're going to make the Hot Cross Collins. As a bartender, you're always looking for new and exciting flavours in your spirits, and for me, there was a definite note in the Masons of like a freshly baked hot cross bun, which is awesome. So I wanted to expand on that to make this cocktail. So we're going to start with 50 ml of our Mason's Gin. We're going to use 5 ml of a ginger cordial for a little bit of spice, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, which is this incredible blend of herbs and spices, which is going to replicate the kind of sultanas and stuff like that in the allspice that you get in a hot cross bun. Very readily available from supermarkets. 25 ml of a freshly squeezed orange juice. And our final ingredient is a homemade saffron infused tonic water, which is super easy to make. Just pop open a bottle of tonic water and put literally just a couple of strands of saffron in there, and in about 5 minutes the flavour will have fully imbued in there thanks to the effervescence. So to make the Hot Cross Collins, we start with our shaker, and we're going to use 50 mils of the Mason's Yorkshire Gin. And to this, in a moment, I'm going to add 2 dashes of Angostura's bitters, 5 ml of ginger cordial, and 25 ml of the freshly squeezed orange juice. And this recipe, it's all about replicating those flavours you get in that hot cross bun. You know, the richness, the spice, the candied peels, to try and create something that is still light and very easy drinking, still like kind of a spring cocktail, but with a little bit more complexity going on as well, a bit of richness, a bit of warmth, a bit of comfort. And we'll give that a quick shake. If you have a shaker at home, not used it much, very important, hold both ends, shake. You don't want to shake quick, you want to shake hard. You want to hear the ice hitting both ends of your shaker. In about 10 seconds, it's going to get as cold as it's going to get. Take a nice tall glass. And then we're going to top this with our saffron infused tonic. So it's going to have all those lovely dry qualities of the tonic water, then also this kind of now earthy, wholesome, full, very savoury note from the saffron. Now there's two little touches we can do to finish this. A little bit of lemon zest is going to go a long way. So we'll pull that off, just using a peeler. Spritz it over so you get all those lovely oils. Now Mason's Gin is available in tiny little farm shops, but it's also available at Harvey Nichols, massive department store. And so you also have the optional thing here. Lovely. If big, rich, spicy flavors are your thing, if you really want to go full whole hog with that hot cross bun, also available at Harvey Nicks are the Fee Brothers bitters. And so I'm just going to add 2 dashes of these old-fashioned aromatic bitters. This is entirely optional, it's just going to bring out a big cinnamon note in there as well. And there we have the hot cross Collins.